Hi Revutonians, my name is Marko, I'm from Customer Support, your head of Customer Support. Today I will be talking about four main topics. So the first one to cover is one of the main pillars in Revuto, but it should also be in every company that's dealing with users and customers. So what's not really so common in crypto space is to actually have a customer support. What we are trying to do here is to be not only the first ones that have this approach, this very extensive approach, but also the ones that will set some high standards for the rest of the industry. So why is it very important? Because since we are a customer-centric project, the customer is in the center of everything we do. And to provide them best in service customer support, we use a lot of tools, resources, and actual human resources to serve our customers. In order to serve our customers, we started using best-in-class customer support tools like Zendesk since September last year. And since then, we are continuously working on bringing you new features and integrating new channels of communication. So if you have been in any contact with customer support lately, you have probably seen many channels through which you can get to us. So what we are trying to do is to bring you all possible options to never leave your favorite communication channel, your favorite messaging app, to get back to us whenever you need it. And for us at Customer Support, it's one hub solution where you, from wherever you go to us, you'll always be served the same way. So what we do on a daily basis, we serve you on the email, we serve you on the chat platform, on our renewed web page, through our web form. Lately we integrated with Discord, we integrated also with Twitter, and we are not stopping anytime soon. So our mission is to gather all around one-stop solution. Although you might not see what we do, but it's a very complex setup behind the scenes. So we are also here for the KYC. We also communicate with our partners on a day-to-day basis. We communicate with our development team, which we are actually serving as a very important link. And not only the link with developers and level 2 support, but also the link to our management and business side. So providing them your valuable user feedback that you give us is very important to the company to grow and to even be better at what we are doing. What you see is Zendesk, but what you can see is the backbone of our customer support service, which is called CS Tool. The CS Tool is in-house project developed by our CTO and our lead developers to help customer support staff to actually manage all user requests and inquiries without the need of any other tool. More about that you will be able to hear from our developers, maybe in some other tech talk. Currently at Revuto Support there are 4 people working beside me, and we are actually actively listening to you guys. So whatever you have, your feedback, your suggestions or critique, you're always welcome to send us an email, get to us via any channel you want. So now let's talk about why we have this setup and what am I as a head of department doing to bring it to the next level. So usually when you talk about customer support in regular companies, not only in crypto, there's always this stigma that it's very stressful, it's that very time-consuming for the user to get to the actual solution. For the management of the company, it's always very stressful because the customer support is often one of the loudest parts of the whole company, always having some kind of problems. And what I'm trying to achieve here is that none of that should be the case with Revuto. So whenever you reach out to us, we are trying to have fast as possible response time. So talking about the numbers, actually we have one of the fastest first time responses in the industry, which is below 30 minutes during our working hours. And for the rest of the company, we are structured and always punctual with the reports and presenting the things in a reasonable manner. So for the user, and again, I'm asking every one of you watching this, even to test our email, our chat, our other channels, and see for yourself. We hope you will like the way we treat you, and we hope that you will get back to us with any questions at any time. And last thing that I want to cover here is something that we are very proud of, and with what we are trying to do with support is that nothing we can't solve except one thing, and I want to cover this because it's the only thing that none of my colleagues and neither me can solve, is when you lose your wallet mnemonic phrase. So once again, I would like to emphasize and stress out that non-custodial wallet works in a way that you're the only one that has access to the key. You're the only one that's responsible for it, and although we might be very, very happy to help you and we will do everything we can, sometimes it's very difficult for us to help someone who lost their wallet keys. So once again, I'm asking you all, if you haven't yet, please save your wallet recovery phrases or keys, store it somewhere safely, and in case of any emergency app error or any human error, you will have access to your keys. Last thing to cover is that we are not only here to solve things that already happened, but we are also trying to anticipate situations or some critical situations. And soon you'll be able to see what we have in store on that matter. Just a sneak peek, soon we'll have automations in our workflow, and you'll be able to see it through our upcoming chatbot on Revuto webpage, revuto.com. But rest assured that we'll always be there, and there will always be someone from Flesh and Bones to answer your questions when they're needed. And to wrap everything up, that will be all for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.